Good evening from Islamabad.
It's our final night in Pakistan.
Our very last night here. So we're going to one of the popular street food areas here in Islamabad, F10 Markaz.
Yep, and we're going to try a place that we've seen all over Pakistan, but we've actually not been to it yet. It's called But Karahi. Funny name, but it's a very popular barbecue restaurant that's famous for, well,
just local Pakistani dishes, I think.
Yeah, local Pakistani dishes. I think it's But Karahi, not But Karahi.
Yeah, it's But Karahi.
I believe, because they've got the dish that's called Karahi. So yeah, we're going to go and give that a go. But yeah, 2 months in this country, exploring and adventuring and meeting incredible people and having incredible food is coming to an end tonight.
And it's Ramadan, so it's now past iftar time, or now it is iftar time, so we can head out. It should be quite a lively atmosphere.
Yeah.
So let's go to F10 Markaz. Assalamu alaikum. Shukriya. Bye-bye.
We've arrived. That was a nice quick drive. But yeah, this is where we're going for dinner, called But Karahi, not But Karachi. We made that mistake on our first day, didn't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically like a barbecue kind of place, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
like local dishes, like the Karahi dishes.
Yeah, Karahi, barbecue, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna try here. We'll go for a wander first because we're not that hungry yet, funnily enough.
So let's go explore F10. It's really handy because in Islamabad it's all so organised, so each district's called like a letter and a number. So we're staying in E11 and then this place is called F10. The centre area is called like F7. So it's all planned city. With it being 60 years old, relatively young city, it's a lot more planned and thought out than other places we've been. But yeah, look at all this food street.
Not quite as manic as the other food streets that we've been to, but
yeah, Gawamandi or...
And it seems to quieten down right here as well. Yeah. I think we've just walked into like car alley or something where they do all the car parts.
Hello, how are you? Yeah, that's what they do here. They put all the same shops next to each other. So, for example, if you're looking for alloy wheels, like you were back there, there'd be like 10 alloy wheel shops or auto parts places just beside each other. So.
And this is Bank Street. Is this all the banks?
Yeah. All the banks in a row. Yeah, we've got some food up here as well.
It looks like a market actually. There's like curtains,
outdoor.
Curtains. Yeah, like an outdoor market. Let's go and have a look at that.
Yeah, just in the distance here.
But yeah, it's a bit crazy to think that this is exactly where we started off 2 months ago. Our first ever Pakistan journey.
Experience.
And now we're back again for our very last night. But it's been good.
It's been excellent.
Yeah.
So yeah, plenty of food options in F10 for sure. But yeah, we're just kind of exploring first. Work up an appetite. But we spotted an ice cream shop we went to in Lahore called Waffles, just in front of us. And it was so good, so I'm not sure if it's a chain, if it's the same brand or if it's just got the same name.
I think it's just the same name. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's a brand.
It does look pretty similar.
I think he was I don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe we can find out later.
Yeah, absolutely.
That place looks nice.
Yeah, it does.
Fancy. These chefs and everything. Looks well fancy. This place is all really fancy actually. This one over there with all the lights on looks nice.
Yeah, it's busier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But Karahi, yes, for two. Okay. Shukriya.
That's as fresh as your chicken gets, by the way.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Right in the middle of everybody. If you can choose the worst seat in the restaurant, it's always when they put you in the middle of the restaurant and everyone's like around you. I hate that, but that's social anxiety. Let's have a look. So yeah, it is. It's But Karahi, not But Karachi, which we now have learned. We cook each order individually. It takes 40 to 45 minutes. Hope you're not too hungry, Daniel. Right, what are we having?
Well, we've just put in an order, and it's such a nice place. They're sitting outside.
Yeah.
It's a really nice temperature. When we first got here in Islamabad 2 months ago, it was actually really cold at night.
Yeah, it was cold actually. Yeah, we couldn't have done this 2 months ago, eh?
Yeah, it was
We had
maybe
jackets.
6 degrees at night, I think, roughly.
Something like that, yeah.
And now it's like 12, 15 degrees. So yeah, it's a lovely little restaurant. You've got the kitchen area over there, and then this outdoor seating.
It's not too busy now because obviously everyone's had their iftar meal at like 6:30 and it's now maybe like 7:38.
I think this goes up to 8.
Yeah, it's nearly 8. But it's weird because normally in Pakistan, if it wasn't Ramadan, people would eat till like 8, 9, 10 p.m.
Yes.
So actually, we're the odd ones out right now because of Ramadan. But normally it would be the opposite way around. So yeah, it's just nice to kind of have a little treat for our last night, chill, ready for a new country, new adventures, and just to kind of appreciate what we've done in the last 2 months here in Pakistan, because it's been pretty good, and pretty epic. Pakistan's been, yeah, unreal.
We've actually ordered quite a feast, so what we have coming is some barbecue dishes, karahi, a mint lemonade, which is maybe a local drink here, I'll try it, and some naans, of course. So it should be a good feed that we're going to have. Prices are a little bit high here, but it's a really high reviewed restaurant, so I'm excited to try. So we've both been discussing whilst we're waiting for our food some of our highlights of Pakistan. So we've made a couple little categories. We'll
Losers!
both say which we preferred or what was number 1 for each category. So I've made the first one, which is food.
This is a hard one, to be fair, because we had a lot of nice food all over Pakistan. Oh, actually, I've got another one I just thought of. You go first.
So I've got an honourable mention to Hunza, because they've got a very good food up there.
Yeah, that's
Very
what I was
different,
saying.
very different from the rest. A lot of Chinese influence, but winner goes to Lahore. The street food scene there is incredible and such a variety of dishes. So check out our food tour vlog for there. We've got a breakfast one and an evening one.
Oh
so
yeah, the last days were unreal.
You'll enjoy that.
So mine, I would say also Hunza. We went to a couple of restaurants there, and what was the name of the dish? I'll put the name up, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was like the pate kind of thing, with like filled with, I think it was like cheese and spinach, and the other one was with yak.
Yeah.
And the soup.
Yeah.
There was a lot. And then my other one that I really enjoyed was actually in Karachi, and that was the beef nihari, because I never tried it in Lahore, because then I was pure like no vegetarian, not eating meat. But then by the time we got to Karachi, I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. So I would say the beef nihari in Karachi was chef's kiss. Food has arrived. So we've got our chicken malai boti, we've got our chicken karahi, not Karachi, and we both got our naans. Mine has sesame, Dan's is like the plain. and we are ready to tuck in to some delicious Pakistani food for the final night.
So another category we have made up is best scenery.
Yeah.
So I'll go first this time. And
You went first last time. I'll go first this time. So my best scenery, unexpectedly, was the flight. So from Skardu, the flight from Skardu to Islamabad, that flight, those views were absolutely epic. Like, Skardu is beautiful as well, we loved it there, but those views from the sky was just, yeah, not unlike anything we've ever seen.
so I agree, but I've got an honourable mention. Is
Another
the
honourable mention.
Kunjarab Pass. That was my number one kind of bucket list exciting thing that I really wanted to do, and just being there felt unreal. But my actual winner is the day we did the sand dunes in Skardu.
Oh, the cold desert.
Such an underrated place.
Yeah.
The best. People say go to Hunza, go to Gilgit, obviously really nice places, but Skardu,
It's totally
a gem.
like, yeah, it's not travelled enough for tourists. Like, unless they do the flight, that tends to be the only thing people do. But actually seeing Skardu, yeah, it's pretty epic.
Almost as good as this Karahi.
Well done.
It's the best one we've had so far, and that's because it's not as oily as the other ones. It's really nice, and it's boneless too, which we quite like. But amazing food here.
Wow.
Good.
I know, I hadn't been taking a bite yet. I've been really enjoying this conversation. That doesn't happen often with me.
Good. So another thing about being in Pakistan for 2 whole months is that it's a completely dry country. So we've had no alcohol, no beer, no wine, no nothing. So what they have here instead is things like this. This is a mint lemonade, and it kind of tastes a little bit like a margarita, like a mocktail as such. So yeah, 2 whole months, no alcohol.
No alcohol, but yeah, plenty chai. Not much coffee.
No?
We've been craving our coffees, but I think the chai makes up for it. Well, that was banging. Are you stuffed?
I'm stuffed.
I'm stuffed. Let's go find a pudding.
A dessert, let's
There's
go.
always room for dessert.
I would 100% recommend But Karahi here in F10 in Islamabad, especially the barbecue dishes. I don't think we've had much better Malai boti than that here in Pakistan, so yeah, definitely stick to the barbecue dishes. But as Ashley said, let's go find a sweet treat, because it's our final night and we deserve to treat ourselves. Let's go. So it's pretty hectic in this area of the market, but we've found a sweet shop. I'm pretty sure it's the one that we've seen in Lahore, or tried in Lahore, called Waffles, but we're away inside to see if it is the same chain, or it could be a completely different one.
I think it's different, but same name.
I think it's the same, so let's go see who's right. Waffles. What a great way to end our trip.
Okay, so we have a menu.
So it is a different one.
Yeah, it's a different one. But they do the cold coffee. Orders have arrived. I have gone for a cold coffee, which is basically like coffee / ice cream with chocolate sauce. And Dan,
I've gone for the simple waffle cone.
these look banging.
And our next category is what's shocked us or surprised us both about Pakistan. So there's been a few things for me, but I would say the overall one that has surprised me the most is just how safe we've both felt at all times in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Whether it's big cities, on trains, on buses, at night, during the day, any street we've been on, it's been safer than probably a lot of places in Europe.
Yeah.
Which the media definitely doesn't portray.
Yeah.
Just before we got here, 2 days before, we read in BBC News that 28 or 38 people died from a bomb explosion.
Oh yeah.
And I remember getting sent the link.
Yeah. All our friends and family were like
a little bit panicked that we're going.
You shouldn't be going, like all this, and we were like, no, we'll be fine.
Government advice saying not to go, but genuinely safe the whole time, not one issue.
No, safe as anything.
And that's surprising me about any country, because normally you get one bad egg.
We've not had that. We've not had that issue.
What's your surprise?
Surprise, again similar, but it is more being like the people and how people have been with us, and like the kindness and people, shopkeepers inviting us into their shop to sit and chat for half an hour and give us a tea.
It's hard to pay for things here.
Yeah, it is hard to pay for things. Like the other night, we took a taxi back to our apartment, and the driver from Peshawar had like a little chat in the car, not much, you know, less than 5 minutes, and maybe a 20-minute drive. And he tried to refuse us to pay for the taxi fare. We didn't. We paid him. We made sure he took the money, but he was like, no, my guest, and we're like, no.
But I had to throw. Throw the money on the passenger seat just so you could
take it.
Because he was like, no, my brother, all that sort of stuff.
And I just feel like that's his sole income. That's his job. And for him to try and offer that was very kind, but it's just you don't get that in other places, or if you do, we've not had it yet. But wow, yeah, so the people have been amazing.
Thank you, Pakistan.
Yeah, thank you to everybody, and if you've been watching our series, if you've enjoyed our series, thank you so much. Yeah, we've loved making these videos. It's been cool.
Time for ice cream.
We're back. We're home.
That is the end of our Pakistan series.
Officially.
End of our adventure in Pakistan.
Yep.
And we're both very excited to be heading to a brand new country.
But also very sad to be leaving Pakistan, because it has been an amazing 2 months. But I think we've done it justice. We'll be back in the future, for sure. There's things we didn't do while we were here, so we know we'll be back. Just got a few other places to go first.
But one thing's for sure, forget whatever you've read about Pakistan and 100% come here.
Yeah.
It is an amazing country that will blow your mind.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone, whether it's mountains in the north, crazy cities, amazing food. It really is like so many memories from Pakistan that we'll never forget. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and
we'll see you in the next one. Bye.